Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a makeup look for you guys. Actually it's just like a get ready with me, a chatty get ready with me. So I am excited to do a makeup look. I've not done a makeup look in like forever, so I'm excited. Keep your hand down.
I just wanted to say hi.
So we're gonna start from the beginning and we just gonna do this. Hopefully both of the kiddos stay asleep long enough. I peeled my lip. I pulled the skin off my lip right here. So quit, you're making my focus go in and out.
Okay.
So I peeled my lip right here. So if it looks like it's bleeding, probably because it is bleeding. So I'm sorry. But yeah, so let's just start. The sun is shining directly into my window as well, so hopefully it gives me good lighting. I know the other day I was filming I was editing a video and the lighting didn't look too good, so sorry. But anyway, so I'm going to just moisturize my face with the Pacifica Crystal Youth Gem Infused Face Lotion. I've had this for a little while. I like it. As a moisturizer. I was actually confused when I first purchased it because I thought it was gonna be like a what am I trying to say? Where it said gem infused face lotion, I guess I was expected it to be more like a illuminating one, and it's not. It's literally just a lotion. But it smells pretty good. Next, I'm going to go in with my Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Primer. This is one of my favorite ones. My absolute favorite one has been the Peter Thomas Roth. It's in the purple one. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I've used it in some previous videos. That's my favorite. I don't know where it's at. All my makeup's been boxed up and put in storage, so this is literally all I have right now, and so a lot of this may be repetitive. First though, before primer, I forgot, I always like to go in with the Lumique lotion. This is from L'Oreal. I love just putting on something that is illuminating before I do primer and why am I all over the place today? No. We're gonna go in with the primer first. There we go. You all, I'm struggling today. I don't know why, but I am. A little goes a long way with that stuff, as you can see. That might have been a little too much, but that's okay. There's that. So now I'm gonna go in with the Glotion. I'm just gonna put it on my beauty blender and just tap it into my face. And I just like putting it where I'm gonna like highlight the most, really. I used to actually put it like all over my face, which I like that look too. But I don't know. I just like to kind of put it where I'm gonna highlight. And then for foundation, I'm gonna go in with my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. But anyway, this is supposed to be a chatty video and I've yet to talk about anything. So anyway, I just had a baby about a week, almost 2 weeks ago. And I finally got my little girl, and I'm not gonna lie, it was the most dramatic labor I think I've ever had. And not even just like that, like the lady ended up doing a really bad epidural on me, giving me a really bad epidural. And what I mean by that is she went so far into my spine, a lot farther than what she was supposed to go. And so I ended up having a spinal headache. Actually, when I got out of the hospital, while I was in there, I ended up having a really stiff neck, and I thought I might be paralyzed. Not really paralyzed, but I thought like literally she had just screwed me up so bad. Because an epidural is no joke, right? And to begin with, and then whenever she was like, oh, I've like went too far into your skin, I'm just like, what? You done what? And she blamed me for it though. That was the crappy thing about it, is she blamed me for her going too far into my skin with the epidural. And so I actually reported that to the hospital, because I'm sitting there like, first of all, an epidural's no joke, you know? And then you're gonna sit there and literally blame me for that? And I'm just like, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Like, this goes a long way, so don't use as much as I did. I probably should have used like 1 pump. I think I pumped 3, by the way. And I know I look ghostly. I promise you, it all evens out. Don't worry. For bronzer, I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. I don't know why I cannot remember. Oh, I have none of my brushes out here. Sorry. You can definitely tell I was not prepared. But yeah, like, she was just like, oh, I just like pretty much screwed me up, you know what I mean? Like, oh. And like acting like it was like my fault. And I'm just sitting there like, honey, like, what did you do to me, you know? Because it's scary. So anyway, so I ended up having really bad, like neck pain and back pain, like in my spine, like really bad stiffness. And I was worried because I couldn't like breastfeed or anything, because my neck was so stiff I couldn't move it because of, you know, the epidural, her going so far into my spine, which it made fluid leak out, I think is what they said. It was letting fluid leak out, or extra fluid leak in or something, and that's why, you know, I was stiff and I'd probably have the headache, which I was expecting a headache. I was not expecting the back pain and the spinal, like, pain and crap like that. So that was like a shock, you know. Darken this up a little bit, like, girl, we pasty. So that all happened, and then like I had a contraction and I could feel baby girl coming. I was like, oh my god. And none of the nurses were in there. They had just stepped out for just a second, and I started to panic. And so I was like calling down to the thing, and I'm like, you know, and she's like, can I help you? I was like, the baby's coming. So I was like, so dramatic. So she's like, okay, okay. And so like all the nurses come running in. It was just crazy. It was just so super crazy. She's like, if I tell you not to push, you have to stop. I'm like, okay, no promises, but okay. And she's like, no, I'm telling you, if I tell you to stop pushing, you have to stop. So then I'm freaking out like, oh my God, like, what do you mean if I have to stop pushing? I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stop pushing, because one, I had no control. She was coming right then and there. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it was just so crazy. This is the craziest pregnancy, like delivery. And I was a gestational diabetic this time around too, which did not help either. Which I'd never had that problem before. You know what I mean? Like, I've never had to worry about that before. So, you know, everything this pregnancy was just so much different. I used the Hourglass Veil translucent powder. By the way, that's my favorite powder. I'm gonna go in with Galactic Skin Glow in Moonlight. I'm actually gonna use the pinky color on my cheeks for blush, and then I'll use the other color for a highlight. I can't talk, can't think. I know I just powdered my face, but I think we'll be okay. And I am just gonna use my finger for this. I'm just gonna do it like that. And I am just gonna kind of take it up like where I would highlight, and just that way it'll all mix in together, if that makes sense. And then I'm just gonna take that highlight and just highlight right in through here. So I do bring it up. I don't know if you all like to do it like that. You don't have to do it like that. I just feel like when the sun or the light hits it, that's where I'm gonna shine the most, so, which is fine with me. So there is that. And then, ooh, girl, glow, 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 glow. I'm just gonna take the Beauty Blender and just pat the rest of that in, just to make sure that it's good and blended. Sorry about my face expressions. They can be crazy. So there's that. Bless you.
Are you still recording?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you would be finished by now.
Oh Lord, no.
Can I say hi?
Mm-hmm.
Hi. I got the wrong in my seat. Oh man.
Sorry.
It's okay. I can sit on my knee.
Did you notice if Bubby was awake?
What?
Did you notice if Bubby was awake?
Who?
Bubby.
Kaylin? I mean Kason?
Kason, yes.
He was awake.
He wasn't? Okay, I just want to make sure. So I just went over the blush with a little bit of powder, just because I'm a freak like that and I do that, but I don't think it gets cakey or anything. I think it looks fine. My favorite blush is the put your headphones in. They were just right over here. So, oh, he got them, didn't he?
Oh, Kaylin!
My favorite blush is the Lancome blush in Cedar Rose. That's my favorite color. I actually want a few more of these because I love them so much. And then I'm going to go over the highlight, the liquid highlight with a powder. I always mispronounce her name. Come on, focus. It's hers. I always mispronounce Emrizi. I always say it wrong. I've heard her tell people how to say it, and I still can never seem to say it right. So just gonna put a little bit over in there. Yes, oh my god. I don't like to highlight too much because I feel like for me, one, I can overdo it really bad, and then two, I don't think it looks as good on me like it does other people when they do it. So I try to refrain from like going like too crazy with it. And I'm just gonna blend all this out, make sure it's good and blended. Look at that. Ooh, girl. But anyway, so I have 4 beautiful kids. You just saw the 2 oldest, which I love all of them to death. But having a little girl is like something completely different. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I just feel like a part of me was missing, and like I finally just got it like completed. Does that make sense? Like, and that's okay if, you know, I've got 3 boys. So I've got 3 boys. I never thought I was gonna get the little girl, and I just felt like that's what I needed for me, you know? I know a lot of people are like, oh, I'm a boy mom and I love my boys and I wouldn't, you know, I'm glad I didn't have a little girl, and that's fine, you know? But for me, I wanted the little girl. Like, I wanted that because even though my sons are gonna grow up and, you know, marry, that I can always give my daughter-in-laws my stuff, you know, that wasn't the issue. I just always wanted my own daughter, you know. I wanted to do the prom shopping and all that good stuff with her, so like that's what I really wanted to enjoy doing. So having the little girl kind of, not that I'm not gonna have fun shopping, like shopping for tuxedos and stuff with my sons, that's gonna be fun too, you know, whenever they're, you know, going to proms and dances and or shopping for the tuxedos and the shoes and whatnot, and it's gonna be fun. Like, I cannot wait. So with this eyebrow, I finally realized that I've got these 2 eyebrows are completely just different of each other. Like, they're just total, just opposites. And I don't know if it's because the hair over here comes down further, or like there's more of an arch than this one, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like this brow is just so much more arched than the other one. And I don't pluck my eyebrows, I don't wax them, I don't feel like I need to, because to me, I don't feel like the hair is really that dark in color for my, I mean, if I didn't wear any brow powder, you'd never think I had brows, really. So, to me, I don't worry about plucking them. I just kind of let them be. But I do like having like the strong brow look. I know that's not a lot of people's cup of tea. This actually looks a little bit stronger than what I normally would wear them, which I'm gonna brush them out and everything. But I don't know. I don't want to be like everybody else, you know what I mean? But I feel like if you're not in with the trends, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, I don't like being in with all of the trends. I don't like all of the trends, you know? like the brow thing. Everyone's like brushing their brow, wanting these bushy ass brows. I don't want bushy brows. I like my brows. So I don't know. And of course I don't have any concealer. All my concealers have been packed up, packed away. Because usually I would put on, like, I would put concealer right underneath here, and it would make them look a little bit better, but I don't have any, so I just want my judgment brows. I call them judgment brows because I love the high arc. Because I really like a pointed arc right here. Arch. I really love a pointed arch right there, so. Okay, so there's my brows. Now, if my camera goes off, I apologize. It's overheating right now, and there's nothing I can do to make it stop. So it's probably gonna go off. Hopefully, I can give it 5 or 10 minutes, come back, and it'll be okay. They keep going because really all we have to do now is our eyes. So, I really want to use this shimmer. Can you all see this glittery shimmer thing? I really want to use it for an eye look, which I wasn't expecting to do like a blue eye look. I don't know if I want to do a blue look. I really wanted to kind of do more of like a brown, which I was trying to find my Artist Couture highlighter, but I can't find it. So I don't know where it's at. Because I do have my Morphe, like, this is my Morphe palette that I really like. So I'm going to go in the color Chestnut and go all over my, or go in my crease with it. It's this really pretty darky burgundy looking color. I want to go really light just in case I don't like it. Sometimes I do that. Yeah, that's burgundy, all right. So usually I like to do like a base color. So I'll usually go in with like a really like lid color, like whatever color to go on my lid, but this one doesn't really have anything, so we're just gonna do this. Anyway, it stopped turning into a chatty video and me talking more about my look. Ooh. I'm not watching what I'm doing. I think, you know, tomorrow I'm hoping I'm gonna get my new diaper bag, and then I really wanted to like open it up with you guys and actually pack it on camera, like what I would pack in my diaper bag, because I bought one last year and I ended up really hating it. It was a Carter's, but it was actually like, it's not a TJ Maxx. This building's like a TJ Maxx though, like they get all the, like that extra stuff. Like TJ Maxx, you know what I mean? But this is called a Burke's Outlet, so they're just like a TJ Maxx though. But I bought a diaper bag from there because I really couldn't find one that I really liked, and I'm super picky when it comes to the diaper bags. Before, you know, years ago, I would just go to Walmart and be like, you know what, screw it, I'm getting a Walmart diaper bag. But I really wanted something pretty nice this time around because, one, I had my son and I wanted something, you know, that I liked and I'd have for a few years and actually want to use. And then two, when I found out I was pregnant with a little girl, I was like, oh my goodness, like, I want to be stylish, you know, for my little girl, you know. So it was really hard for me to find something I liked, and I finally found something, and I decided to go with the backpack. This was just a plain brush, by the way. I was just blending that out because it was a little too dark, a little bit darker than what I was wanting it to be. But I don't know, like, I didn't want... Okay guys, the camera died. I went ahead and finished this eyeball, obviously. I think it came out okay. The look, I think it came out okay. I'm happy with it. I mean, whatever. I didn't know what I was gonna really, well, I knew what I wanted to do, but like I said, I didn't have the one thing that I needed. Oh god, my eyes look so weird because one's finished and one's not, so I just feel like it looks so weird. Bubba did end up waking up, so he's in my arms right now. If you see his little black hair here, he's in my arms. I'm gonna finish this eye on camera. Even though this didn't turn out to be as chit-chatty as I wanted it to, I was actually kind of gonna do like a really long chit-chat video. But hey, whatever, I guess. So, let me get the rest of it. So, I went in, I'm just gonna tell you really quick what colors I used. If you have this palette and you want to recreate this look, you can. So I put in the crease with a brown color, and I used the color Toast. It's a really kind of darker brown color. I thought that it would just look pretty with it, and I think it looks really pretty with the burgundy, the brown, and then the goldy color. So that's what I'm gonna go in with right now. And I'm just gonna stick this just directly into my crease. Like so. But anyway, gonna finish talking while I finish this look. Since I've got 4 kids and I finally got my girl, I'm done. We actually were talking maybe like 5 years down the road, we'll do another one. I'm like, no. I was like, the epidural screwed that up for me. Like, I'm literally scarred from it, because not only did I get 1 epidural, I got 2, because they went back in to do a blood patch, which is pretty much another epidural in your spine just to fix the mess up that they did the first time. And that was so painful. But she said it was probably because of all the pain I was already in from my spine, which I'm like, you think? I was like, yeah, like, you know, because I was crying. Like, I literally had tears running down my eyes. My nurse was just asking, like, are you just nervous about it? I was like, yeah, I'm just scared because I'm in so much pain, and I know this is gonna hurt. I was like, I'm so afraid, you know. And then you're all going back into my spine. Like, what if they fuck up this time and paralyze me or something, and then I'm going home and can't do anything with my kids? You know, like, there was just so much that could have went wrong. Thank God nothing did go wrong, but you know, there was just that chance, and I was just like, this is just crazy. And none of the people who did any of my epidurals before were there anymore. Like, they all were gone. These were all different people I've never heard of, except for the main anesthesiologist. Is that what they're called? Sorry if it's not what they're called. Except for him, because he was there whenever I had my gallbladder removed, which you think I would have been done after all that happened, because that was another pregnancy thing they said was my pregnancy was the cause for my gallbladder being like that. So you'd have thought I'd been done that time. Oh, I'm going in with the color Pure. It's just the highlight that I have on my eyeballs. So yeah, you would have thought after all that had happened with my gallbladder, I would have been done. Which technically I was done. No, you can't get into that. But getting pregnant for the 4th time kind of was a surprise. I literally went in to get birth control from my doctor, which I did. I got it. and I was waiting for that monthly time to start, and it didn't start. You dropped it? Yeah, I'm probably gonna need that one too, ain't I? So I was waiting on that beautiful monthly time to start, and it never came, and I took a pregnancy test. It was like, oop. And I was like, well, that's why it didn't start. So, okay. So I was a little upset. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little upset just because, you know, I was trying to recover from my last pregnancy, which was with Bubba here. And, you know, when you find out that you're pregnant again, you know, it's not always like the funnest thing, I feel like, to find out, because you're like, I'm not having time to heal or anything, but I'm kind of glad it all happened, you know, because who's to say if I would have waited that it would have been a little girl next time, you know. So I sprayed my last brush to do the highlight to put on, so now I'm taking just a dry brush, going in with Pure, and going to go in the inner corners, just so they kind of don't, I mean, it still goes, like, they still look fine, but I don't want it to be as intense, I feel like. And I feel like as long as that's not wet, it may not be as intense. Or just as intense. So, wet or dry, that color Pure is just a really, really nice highlight color, to be honest. I'm actually going to take that color and highlight my brow bone as well, because I didn't do that earlier. So, just going to do that right up in here. There we go. So I'm going to go in with a black color now.
That's why I could say like a black.
Mm-hmm. And I'm just going to do an eyeliner with it, pretty much. Just on the top lashes. Do you want to get down? You don't want down? I'm trying to put Bubba down, make this a little easier on me, but he ain't having it. So I guess I'm not going to put him down. But anyway, what was I talking about? Okay, so needless to say, for right now, I know for sure this is my last baby. Like, she was my last. Because
Hey, it's a girl.
Because honestly, I just could not think about going through all of this again, like, in a few years. I just can't. Which, don't get me wrong, I could be like, when she hits 2 years old, be like, I want another one. Because I've done that before. That's why I'm in the shape that I'm in now. But I don't know, like, and I'm curious if anyone that watches this video, if you're a mom, how many kiddos do you have? Are you done with kiddos? Would you want more? Like, tell me. How many would you want, or are you done? 2 was enough. Because honestly, like I say, if I would have had a boy and a girl, I'd have probably been done. No. I'd have been done. Because, you know, I'd have had my boy, I'd had my girl. It's done. It's perfect. Like, I don't need nothing else. But, you know, it didn't happen like that. I had 3 boys and then my girl. So she's very special to me. And they all have a C name. Which I'm glad I kind of did it that way. Because I really want a necklace that has, like, their initial C. So I'm trying to find a necklace that has a C on it, but I want something pretty and something like I can shower in, where I don't have to keep constantly taking it off, because I hate having to take off jewelry and put it back on. But I also hate when it turns and makes my neck turn green, because I had a necklace and I washed in it and it wasn't like a it wasn't a, what am I trying to say? Like, it didn't have a coating over it to keep it from turning. So, it ended up turning my neck green, and I had to just pretty much, I didn't throw it away. It was a gift for my birthday from my grandmother, but I can't really wear it because it turned my face green.
He says cuss words.
So,
I've seen
but
him.
anyway.
He says cuss words.
Kaylin, for a lip color, you guys, I'm so weird when it comes to lip colors right now. I love lipsticks. That's one of my favorite things to buy. But it's absolutely like one of the things I don't hardly ever wear when I buy it. Like literally, I bought a crap ton of new lipsticks and I don't hardly wear none of them. If it's not like a lip balm, I don't wear it. So I'm probably actually just gonna go in my Dior lip balms in 010 pink, I think, is all I'm gonna put on my lips. I do have a pretty one that probably would go good. It's Barbera. Yeah, Barbera from NARS. But I think I'm just gonna do this one and just call it my look. It is a glittery color as well. So I don't feel like it's that bad. So, yeah. That's gonna be my look, I do believe, so. Let me see if I can put you all a little bit closer. So this is the makeup look. Everything I think turned out really well with this look. I'm losing light, but I feel like you're all going to be able to see it really well, hopefully, because like I said, last video I edited, it didn't turn out like as vibrant as I wanted it to. Hello. I got lipstick on, I'd kiss you. That's another reason I don't wear lipstick all the time, because I want to kiss my kiddos and I won't kiss them with lipstick on. But this is the look. I think it turned out really, really good. So yeah, but anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you hear background noises and crap, I'm sorry. The two bigger kids are in here with me. Baby's starting to get a little fussy. Bubby's in my lap here, so had to finish off the look with him. But you know, when you're a mom, you figure it out. So but anyway guys, I hope you all kind of enjoyed this little chit chat about my pregnancy. I didn't mean to talk about my pregnancy. I just wanted to talk about a few things about it, and that was it. But it just ended up being all about that, so I apologize if you all don't like that. Sorry, but I hope you all enjoyed the look anyway. And yeah, so anyway guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry if you do not like the chit chatty ones. I love them, and I will see you guys in my next video.